What up? What up? Running a couple minutes late. Adam is on the way. Should be here any minute. We got OGCM versus Nameless today. What do you guys got? There he is.
I don't know if anybody's got anything.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. There's only a few people in right now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
Yeah, dude. Right when you called me, I was like, "Oh fuck, 11:30."
It's good.
That was a long call. A good call.
East Coast Rolls was cracking.
What was good?
I Fear Mid says OGCM.
Damn, I didn't even
Appreciate
post
it.
the fucking tell the tape, dude. A hell of a call. I can't wait to tell you guys about soon, but I can't tell you yet. But sure enough, completely lost track of time. Let me just post this tale of the tape real quick. It's only X getting it today.
Yep.
Shout
out Mexico.
Mexico in here, huh?
Yeah, Mexico in here.
Huh? No, it is. I'm just saying.
He's
I'm
just only
gonna post the tale
posting it
of
on
the
X,
tape.
yeah. DTT WAP was cracking. Mario. Breed. Adam, appreciate the repost.
No problem.
Over under 45 minutes till doinks are lit. Take the over, Skrunik.
Always take the over, especially when Paul is rolling.
I had 4 rolled in 30 minutes yesterday. Sitting here waiting for Adam to break up weed. Smokey, Fonz, appreciate you guys.
Is this the quarterfinals now?
This is quarterfinal match
Let's
1.
go.
OGCM versus Nameless. Hefe, I agree. I think this is going to be a good matchup today. Joe Huncho was popping.
Hey, Sean, could you whip me up? All right. Post.
When are we going to do an LED versus HPS bracket?
Interesting. That would be
It would be
interesting.
good. I'm down to run it, dude. It'd be fun.
Yeah, it's just fuck yeah. Let me just fit it in the schedule.
Let's just carve out an extra 10 hours in each day.
You know what we could do though is we could mix that in with hot slices. Have
Yeah.
LED versus HBS debates.
And then after the debates, we run a little mini bracket on it or something.
Yeah, like a top 4 from each side.
I think
best
that'd be cool
reputation.
because I think the debate would bring the people to want to come watch it and see what's going on with it
Yeah,
after you
that's
have
what-
somebody who's like advocating for LED and advocating for fucking HPS. Yeah.
We're gonna do that with organic versus salts.
Yeah.
Same concept.
I know we have the dude for organic. Do we have somebody for salts now?
You know who's debating it is potentially Jordan of Blueprint,
Okay.
potentially Scott Wizard Trees. I'm trying to think of the best
Two
alt
good
growers.
people to debate
You know
it,
what I mean?
yeah.
Intelligent too, not just putting out fire, but intelligent. Let me see here. There's a few people that want to debate it, but there's 2 different parts of that show. You can pay an entry fee to come debate it if you're not invited, or if the show invites you. Obviously, it's free, but the show would have to invite you. So
Yeah.
invites go off of we've had weed from you and it's been fire. Someone in the network has had weed from you and it's been fire, and we would like to see you speak on it. Whereas a lot of people are kind of self-proclaimed fire, or we just haven't had it yet. Maybe it is fire.
Right.
And then, if they would like to argue it, they can, doors open, but it would be not on an invite basis.
Ultra Blaze, appreciate you. Fucking Terrence is a real one, dude. Goes on X
Fuck
to
going on,
repost
Terrence?
and then goes over to fucking YouTube to comment.
Gotta love it, dude.
Fucking real one, dude.
Gotta love it. Almost done here, guys. My bad.
Red Dawn, appreciate the repost.
Yeah, today's call was insane, dude. I'm very excited to talk to you guys about that.
He said, had to go accept my weed delivery. Laugh out loud, take your time.
Oh no, did OGCM's fucking Instagram get waxed?
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Are you on here, OGCM? Does people even know that they're up right now? Oh man. Let's see.
Which one of those are OGCM 2 out? Black jar or black bag?
It's a jar. I don't know if it's a black jar, but it's a jar. OGCM, I think. Yeah. I'll have to go look at it. Yeah, my bad, Peasy. Fucking everybody that that hopped on here and didn't see an announcement. That's 100% my bad, dude. I forgot we were doing 11:30 this morning, and I was on a call, a really important call. Time just flew by. An hour and a half later, it was 11:27. I was getting a call from Paul. So, yeah, that's my bad. Fucked up. But nevertheless, we're here. Quarterfinals are beginning, and let me go find the other. This is empty.
Yeah, I have them right there for you, so you didn't have to get up. Those are the only two blank ones that are in the box, so I pulled them out for you, so that way you could figure out what's
That's
what.
Lozo.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
That's
So it's got to be
Lozo.
that then, right?
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
Sip the scissor. That's what's up.
Smalls in
Besides
here.
any other cuts you guys like from them?
Let me just look quick just to make sure.
Oh, damn, dude. DT Wop's getting in your good graces this morning, Adam. He said Adam must have done yoga this morning. He looked 5'9" when he stood up. Bro,
I basically am.
I basically am.
You know, with the right shoes on, dude. Like,
Oh,
actually, I'm barefoot right now.
he said I basically am.
Appreciate that's the nicest thing
That's what I said. I was like, bro,
anyone in this chat's ever said to me, dude. Damn, dude. Man. Give that man a free Patreon subscription.
right, dude.
Talk nice to me, dude. Oh, Sean's talking about back massages now.
DT
Wop,
Wop
that's your
woke
boy.
up and decided to whisper sweet nothings into Adam's ear this morning, dude.
Oh, shit. There he is. OGCM was cracking. Sorry, dude. I totally forgot we were doing 11:30 today.
That's the best excuse for anything ever.
It's just, look, we're all stoners,
Sorry.
dude. We're all stoners. We have our fucking moments, dude. OGCM, did your page get whopped? I'm
He
fucking.
said
I
they
was,
just gave it back to him.
like right now, because I can't find it. I was trying to tag it right now. I can't find it. Let's see. Hey, and
Give him a Patreon sub so Sean can block.
OGCM, this is your bag.
Oh.
Right? That's your bag. It's the Kingpin, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I just saw the Sharpie on it.
Dude, Reed might have the best fucking comment of the day, dude. I don't know if that one can be topped.
The Sean blocking.
Yeah, give him a Patreon so Sean can block him.
and then lecture him afterwards about his payments, dude. Oh, he absolutely. You know how many people were cracking up about that later of your fucking lecture on people's payments, dude? I give you 3 weeks to get your shit together.
Shit together was the best.
God damn. Oh, that's crazy.
Ah, it's hilarious, dude. Earlier today, he said he got it back.
That's weird. What's the? I'm gonna add you right now, OGCM. What's the at again? Is it just OGCM underscore something?
Sean is the GOAT.
Sean don't take no shit, dude. At OGCM underscore Farmers 5. Yeah, what the fuck? OGCM.
Maybe he's probably shadow banned because he just got blocked. You probably have to type everything in.
Farms 305. Oh, literally, you have to type everything in. All right, cool, done, added. All right, well, we know we got 20 fucking minutes to roll up.
We're already 15 minutes in. 3 weeks is generous. Netflix and Hulu cut you off quick. See, dude? Yeah, he's
It
got
is
your back.
generous.
He's
It
got
is
your back,
generous,
bro. Sean, the type of dude to front you a pack for a week and then call you 3 hours later to see if you got any bread.
Hey, bro, just checking in on that.
Yeah, just checking in to see how that's going, dude.
Who's red and blue corner on this?
We got blue corner for OGCM and red corner for Nameless because they have a little bit of a better record.
Okay.
What? Did you put it wrong? Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's fucking get it. We're breaking down today. What do you guys think about Malik as the new Midsbusters host? I'm hyped.
Get a fire emoji if you guys think it's dope. And
Or a poop
thumbs
emoji.
down, or a shit emoji if you think it's no bueno.
Let's hear it.
I was gonna say a thumbs down. The shit emoji's way better, dude.
Yeah, you know, there was other more famous options. There was, you know, like, there's other people, but I respect not only his palate but his disagreeability. You know, like
his honesty.
Yeah, like he doesn't always agree with us on everything. He has a mind of his own. He's not a yes man, and I feel like that's the only one that can really do justice long term to the show, especially given like full creative freedom of just like do you, bro, because people trust you. Exactly, Peasy. The QC Chrome and GDP.
Damn.
I don't know. The thing is you know, he can't just be like, oh, everything or nothing gets dropped or whatever, you know, over there. It's like,
Nah.
his job is to give the company the real advice on, hey, this is smoking, this not so much, and the company decides what to do with it. But, you know, he's been very honest with them about everything. Causing the differences between the doinks the last episode. Could have just been the size, could have been like, you know, bigger nugs used for one doink and whatever, but the sensory panel batches of Chrome were smoking better
R&D
than
batches,
this first
yeah.
drug drop batch.
That makes more sense.
That happens too, dude.
Yeah, that makes
happens
more
too.
sense.
That's one thing I've noticed too, is this shit is just so tricky, bro. Like, there's no one right answer.
You
We're
better
just grow and roller. Just a grower and a roller and a buyer, as if that's something to say. It's just this about
Breed.
him.
I'm gonna
It does
need
quite
you
a
to put
bit.
an end or an E on the end of Malik's name next time. Appreciate you. Mac name Allen. Appreciate the repost.
Bracket going so far. It's good, dude. I wouldn't say
good.
this is our best smoking bracket ever.
No, I would say if you compared it to the
By any
last
means.
couple that we've done,
Gas bracket was better.
Yeah, so was the sweets.
So was the dessert. Yep.
Yeah, it's not quite as good, but there are some in there that are there's some in there that are
One of
standing
which
out.
is today. You
Yeah.
know, the main one from the beginning, the OGCM was a standout. Nameless was also fire, but the OGCM had just a robustness of flavor that I can remember. And granted, you know, once put side by side with other things, like
That can change.
that always changes. That
Yeah.
it's constantly changing.
I would say Burning Rope, Tenco, and OGCM are like the ones that stick out in my head right now.
Yeah, wait,
Burning
which
Rope,
ones?
Burning Rope, Tenco, and OGCM
Those
are
are the ones
three
that
that are
really stand
like
out.
kind of like standing out. Yeah,
Everything in the quarterfinals right now is something I would smoke off camera.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's all great, but then just the absolute standouts seem to be that so far. But we've been wrong, maybe more than we've been right on that. So we'll see. Memory is a tricky thing, which is another reason why we're so adamant on not scoring things 1 through 10 and putting things side by side, because we really have, I mean, we hold our palate in a high regard, and we're often wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know many people's palates that I would trust over ours, just on some, we've tried a lot of shit, not on some like, oh, we have a good you know, just we've tried a ridiculous amount of shit and we understand each other's palates really well, and we're still wrong all the time. So it's like us in a normal competition setting under a 1 through 10 rating scale would make the wrong decision, I believe.
100%, especially just
time.
smoking one doink.
Gas bracket seems less subjective. In what ways, Ozzy Wizard? Because I wouldn't say any of this is subjective. It's just burn quality that's been better in the gas bracket, I'd say. So
Are you
far.
saying that the sweets bracket, dessert bracket was more subjective because
He said less subjective.
he's saying this seems less subjective? So that's what I'm saying. Are you saying that
No, gas bracket, which is not this bracket. This is
Oh,
the OG
you're talking
bracket.
about the
right?
gas bracket seemed
Unless
less-
he's mistakenly calling this the gas bracket.
could be?
which
That's
is-
the way I took it. So that's my bad.
Let us know, Zaza Wizard. I'm curious. Because I don't see any subjectiveness really in any of the brackets other than like the point docking. You know,
That's
like,
what I was trying to get to right now. I was about to be like, if you're talking about people getting like docked for certain things, it's kind of hard to get docked in an OG bracket if it's literally just OG that people are supposed to be
Yeah, but
putting
then
in.
there's things like the OG
The
Kush
breath,
breath that
yeah,
is
the breath,
debatable,
yeah.
you know, and I smelt a lot of OG in there, and it was OG crossed with, you know, what we were under the assumption was gas.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Lost, what up?
yeah, the Unruly hasn't been smoking in years. I've never had anything from Unruly that was smoking. It had like some solid flavor, but it was just super hard.
That's right, dude. I keep forgetting they're from Florida. OGCM.
Yeah,
That's fucking
yeah.
crazy. Shout out Florida.
Yeah, that's insane. I've been hearing about them for a long time too, dude, and just for whatever reason haven't tried it yet. But I'm just super.
I'm gonna
stoked
be
we were
honest.
able
I
to
heard
get
about it
on.
a few times, and it's one of those things that, or I'll admit to be wrong. I fucking wrote it off. I
I
heard
did
it, and they
too.
said Florida,
I did
and I just
too.
wrote it off. I was just like, yeah, okay, cool.
You know,
cool
and I
story.
kept it in the back of my mind, but it was just kind of one of those things where I'm like, okay, I've always heard bad things about Florida weed.
Yeah.
So like, if it comes around, we'll get to it kind of thing. And then as soon as I lit it up, I was like, here I go eating my words again. Fuck. This happens too often. It's embarrassing at a certain point, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So he did mean OG bracket. And what he said is you're dealing with similar terps, whereas the sweets bracket, not everyone will like honey bananas or XJ or
I
whatever.
like Z Terps that was in the finals with honey bananas a lot more than the honey banana terps.
I'll take Z terps over honey banana terps any day. But
And so
that
would
parti-
Tenko.
But that particular batch, though,
Yeah,
there's not
objectively was just performing
there's not
better.
much that's beating that.
And that's the thing is that's why I think the desserts bracket, if anything, in a way, was more objective than others than this bracket, because if it was at all subjective, the Z would have won because that Woodsy was absolutely fucking blowing all the way through in every
100%.
category. It's just it was getting edged out by a flavor that I didn't like as much, you didn't like as much, and Stacks didn't like as much.
Right.
It's just as simple as that. It had nothing to do with like our preference or anything like that. If it had to do with our preference, the Z Terps would have won.
So was that Woodwide's third or fourth batch of Woodsy?
Not
that they
anymore,
made?
OGCM. I think that was their third, and then recently we just had their fourth.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
4 batches in a
Yeah.
row of blowing
That are all smoking.
weed. Yeah, we haven't tried the Turp Mansion yet. We have it. We can potentially put it up again. I mean, I think Dave actually can go fire under 50 on that.
There you go. Shout out to UK. What up, Jack? OG Cookie Monster is what OGCM stands for.
There you go. There's the OG.
Button this loot, right, Mario?
Oh, I'm excited to let you guys know about Proper Zoots coming soon. Stay tuned.
And this was the OGCM?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, smells so good.
I can smell it from here when you crack that jar.
Wow.
Yeah, he was going to call it Proper Buns, but I was like, yo, Adam, chill. Proper Zoots, dude.
Yeah. No, how's it bunning? But how is it bunning, dude? How is the zoot bunning?
Crazy thing is a lot of people in this chat have probably never officially bunned a Zoot, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think you can say you
bunned a
have.
Zoot.
Yeah, I don't think you can say you have unless you smoked with those heads, dude.
Yeah, we bunned multiple zoots. We'll say. John always on the fucking edge of the line of cancellation.
And you see DTT WAP?
No, I missed
He
it.
said proper buns is what I call.
That's what I call green tea. Oh shit! Is that fucking tweaker still going off?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
He's got
He
me blocked.
he just like you, or just like he did to you. He's blocked me. So.
If whenever I go,
Oh wait,
and-
no, I have a new account. Maybe he has a new
Oh
account.
shit! Whenever I go look through DMs, like every once in a while, I'll go like pile through some DMs, and it's like 1 out of every 10 messages is somebody send me a screen recording, and that fool just tweaking. It's actually it motivates me to go through the DMs sometimes. So you can-
God, rice rolls and cheese, dude.
just straight out, huh?
He said, "I'm one up in DTT WAP today, dude."
Yeah. No humor, just pure fucking facts. What do you mean? Stop it.
It was 100%.
That's crazy.
If I needed some cock, I made a hutch come through. Go
All right,
deep
clip
when you
that.
bend over. Hut 1, 2.
Clip that. DTT was gonna clip that.
Don knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
Mac
luckily
Dre.
I have no fucking idea, dude.
Mac Dre. Back in the day, that's literally what they used to call fucking pussy.
That's crazy. That's insanity.
Right, Sean? Sean just called all you guys new school losers. Rest in peace to Mac. You ever seen those posts, Sean, where they post like old school rappers songs and show all the likes and shit, and they're like still running with it?
Yeah.
How often do you guys get outdoor weed? Not very often. We've gotten it a couple times. It's always been dog shit every time. Great people that give it to us, but objectively dog shit. And actually, Macho Mids wants to debate me. He called me out to debate on bongs versus doinks and indoor versus outdoor. So he's bringing some outdoor. I'm bringing some indoor. We're rolling some doinks. He'll probably have to debate both of us, but Macho Mids.
Oh, okay, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
him, dude.
No, he's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
like
think it'll
him.
be a
Yeah,
gentleman's
that'll be
debate.
fun.
It'll be fun, but we're gonna be doing that on Hot Slices soon, so stay tuned. Nobody else wants to smoke on the doinks versus bongs. He's willing and able.
The thing is that's one of those ones where it's like,
Incoming.
like whether it's me or you, it's like I already know every single fucking bullet you're gonna try to use as a point. You know what I'm saying for a bong.
Yeah, it's
And granted, some of them are
annihilation.
valid.
Yeah,
but-
I don't even want to get into it, but
Yeah.
PNC, really, I believe outdoor is always better if done right. PNC, two things: do you smoke doinks or bongs? And number two, what is your criteria for better? Because if it's just a matter, if you're looking at effect and you're like, I get a better effect off of full spectrum, you know, I'm talking full sun outdoor, no protection from the elements. Yeah, we've had mixed light that we believe is better than indoor, but it's protected from the elements. Once you get dust and rain and elements and wind and rodent hair and bugs and bug shit and all these different things in the flower tissue, there's just no way you're gonna have a clean, pure smoke.
The only thing
And
that
we've
I would
never
say
experienced
outdoor
it.
is better for is fucking making fucking rosin.
Potentially, yeah, even that is debatable, I think, because of the clarity and the purity of the material.
I just remember keeping it bubbling, telling us that that's one of the reasons why his is the way that it is because of the sun and because of everything else that they brings
No,
out
he's
terps that
indoor.
other plants don't.
He's indoor.
Not the the stuff that he did last time. That was outdoor. Remember?
Gorilla Glue
Yes.
was indoor.
Was it really?
100%. That was his indoor that he grew.
Could have sworn he said it was
The
outdoor.
Skittles was indoor that we
I
had.
knew the Skittles was indoor.
The outdoor he had was this dark ass shit that was flavor, but it had some impurities. It had some faults.
Well,
to
I
it.
am mistaken.
But yeah, no, I actually not quick to believe the whole hash thing either. Maybe the mixed light thing, but he just ran mixed light Z from Preferred, who he just teamed up with, next to
Indoor Z.
Indoor Z,
Dave was telling me
and
about
it was
that.
like 7 out of 10 versus 11 out of 10, or like 8
The
out of 10
indoor
versus
was
11
better.
out of 10 to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, that's interesting. I did not see that coming. Get some Ridgeline Farms from California. I'm down. I'll try whatever. Like, I would love for outdoor to be the best thing. That'd be great. That'd be so cool. It'd be shocking. It'd be great content. I just think people that are saying outdoors the best just have not really tried anything amazing. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that they're, and I'm saying this as nicely as possible, I just don't think like they've experienced like real fucking greatness in the smoking experience through a doink that's burning like a dab. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
which is very rare to experience. And I think sitting down side by side like gentlemen, them bringing what they would consider fire outdoor, us bringing what we can consider fire indoor, smoking it side by side, I don't think we'd have to say a word. I think it would all say itself. You know what I mean? Been smoking 25 years. His dad's been smoking, what, 60 years, 50 years? Doesn't know fire from
my
not
dad's
fire at
been
all.
Smoking. Fuck.
The
since the
funniest thing
60s.
to me is when people say, I've been smoking this long. That means
Yeah, that
fucking
has nothing to do with
That
anything.
means absolutely nothing. How long have you been smoking focused on the interaction with the palate and all the nuances that exist side by side with everything? You know what I mean? Like, how long have you been focused on that? And how? And what are you smoking out of? Like, are you smoking bongs and just looking at how high you get? I mean, you could be smoking for 2 millennia. Doesn't matter if you're not smoking for
You're
a
smoking the
specific
same
outcome.
huff from the same person for fucking 60 years. It doesn't mean you
Yeah.
understand fire.
Yeah. We'll try it. Yeah. I mean, I'm down, PNC. I'm down. Dude, we're the most open-minded people, contrary to popular belief. We can get proven wrong on anything. We'll eat our words immediately. I just don't think weed grown in the elements can be a pure smoking experience. I just don't. I've never had it, and I've tried a lot of outdoor.
Timbo, why are you saying I rolled the first one? Or announcing it? I'm confused. Cannabis industry years equals dog years. So Paul
All right, you're
is
good.
like 210 years in.
Yeah, 32 years. I mean, he's been smoking for 32 years. He smoked all the outdoor there is to smoke.
Back in the day, that's
know what
all
I
there
mean?
was. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I was smoking outdoor from, the guy that put Caleb on.
and let's,
You know
and
what I
let's
mean?
clarify too. What I was smoking wasn't
not
just
clean.
outdoor, dude. It was outdoor Mexican brick weed, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was at one point in time, but then
Yeah.
I'm sure you smoked other outdoor that wasn't, nicer outdoor, and I'm sure you've smoked.
Dude, I mean, I
Everything
have
there is
smoked
to
some
smoke.
other outdoor, but to be honest, that kind of like transition from like that outdoor to like green bud, and then the indoor came. So there's like a short period maybe of like smoking that because indoor came after that, and I've been on indoor ever since the 90s. Heard Paul poured The concrete at the Raw factory in Spain when it opened 160 years ago. Yeah, bro.
All right. Now shapey high ridgeline. Oh, wait, hold on. Scroll up. I bet y'all can ask JP how ridgeline is. I'm sure he has had it. He interviewed them. Let's call him right now.
Nah, grown in Michigan. You already know, bro.
Let's see. I'm genuinely curious. I didn't know he interviewed him. We'll see. What day is it, actually?
That's Wednesday.
Wednesday? Oh, he
He's
might be
filming.
in an actual podcast right
Yeah,
now.
he's
Actually,
filming.
we'll see. Yo. Hey. Oh shit. Hey, I'm live right now, and everybody's talking about outdoor being fire, and people are saying Ridgeline Farms has the fire, and that you've interviewed them, and we should get your opinion. So live on air, real quick.
So I have not interviewed Ridgeline, but we were trying to set it up. That's the homie. Jason is growing fire. That's a fact. And big up for him for creating Lance, just making hella noise.
And it's outdoor?
Outdoor, full sun, just no protection for the elements. Outdoor is Ridgeline.
I feel like Ridgeline has depths too. Yeah, he has depths too. Yeah.
And you've smoked the outdoor weed that you're saying is fire, and it's smoking, is what you're saying?
I have not smoked outdoor. No, sir.
Okay.
No, not Ridgeline's outdoor. No, I'm not.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
I smoked straight by them.
Okay. All right. Cool. No, you're good. I just had to verify and just see. There's a guy PNC in here that's saying he smoked it, but he's also saying outdoors better than indoor, so it's hard to it's hard to take that serious. You know what I mean? PNC is your guy. No? Okay. I mean, look, OGs are usually, unfortunately, the most closed-minded and old dogs don't learn new tricks type guys. So they end up getting washed up and left behind usually. You know, no offense, PNC, but I think he should come in hot slices with some outdoor and fucking argue it and just be like, yo, I'm an old head, but also still willing to debate my point and not hide from it. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's get a debate. PNC, come on the show. Not Panacea, PNC. I don't know who. Oh, okay. I was like, damn, off of a 3-letter abbreviation. And no disrespect, PNC. That's just our experiences. The older heads who have been like, I do this for so long. Just, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times they're falling off, dude. Yeah, well, I'm not talking on Panacea. I don't know anything about Panacea, but yeah, for sure. Right on, bro. Peace. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I know that probably comes off like a dick, but we get that so much. Oh, I've been smoking for this long, and it's like, all right, bro, like, but you're saying outdoors better than indoor?
Yeah, chill.
Are we really saying that right now? And if so, I would love to test the concept and not just make it a statement. Let's actually, what's a strain? What's a batch? Point us to it. I'll go find it. If it's amazing, I'll fucking shout it from the rooftops. Jordan actually always said he believes that outdoor will be the highest priced weed one day and the most sought after when done right. So it's not like I'm opposed to the. I mean, I believe it could be.
I love Jordan, and he's way more knowledgeable than I am when it comes to plants, but I don't know if I believe that.
I think my thing is the sun. I think helps produce the best weed.
I think mixed light will be the most expensive, best weed.
I agree because I'm on board with the sun's light spectrum. Yeah. I fucking get that. I'm fully on board. But exposed to the elements,
yeah, that's wild.
It just can't be. It just can't be a clean smoking experience. How do you protect it from the dust in the air? How do you protect it from, all the elements, the dew, like, how do you protect it from all that? I just don't think you can.
Real question is, who does Screwneck owe money to? Because he said he's taking the over on 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
To roll. That's what he said, dude.
Dude, this isn't a guest episode. We don't have 4 doings. Can we scroll back up?
You guys better be collecting.
To Sean Cron. I want to see what he said. I always want to see what Sean Cron said. Right. Oh, wait, a little bit more. Sorry. Right there. That proper Maui grown outdoor from multiple friends that grow there and would say some has smoked as good as any indoor I've had, especially some fire pie from Joy Greenhand. All right. Well, help us get a hold of this, bro. Cause look, we want we want to try it. I just, bro, like the amount of outdoor growers that have verbatim said all of this and just made the most noise, and of course let us know how long they've been smoking, because that's the first thing out of anybody's mouth. Oh, I've been smoking this long. Still not as long as Paul, so it doesn't even mean anything. You know what I mean? Like the how long you're smoking, but they're all up on their pedestal talking about outdoor being good, and then they submit it and it's fucking bukkake, bro. It is horrible, disgusting, unpalatable smoke, dude. Just hot fucking smoke.
If smoking for a long period of time made you like be the dude with the fire or understand fire, I'd be getting weed off my dad and not the other way around.
Yeah,
if that was the case.
He was stealing his dad's High Times magazine in the fucking what, like 70s or some or
70s, bro.
How old
What
are
the
you, bro?
fuck, dude?
How old are
Jeez
you, bro?
Louise.
I was thinking about when High Times got
Damn,
the
dude.
80s or some shit.
No, probably
or what?
It was
Early
probably
90s.
probably like 90,
Dude,
91.
basically 50 years old.
I
over
know,
here,
bro.
dude,
He's
you know what
like,
I mean?
dude, Paul's 70.
See, like, look, PNC says 2,400 feet in Kelsleyville or whatever the fuck. What does that even mean? Okay. How is it smoking? You know, like, let's see it in a doink rolled up. There's all these irrelevant details about like, oh, here's our elevation. Who cares? I mean, I get it has, you know, all of that stuff. Does it protect it from the elements or not? Because the problem with outdoor weed is it's not protected from the elements. You know what I'm saying? I added a couple decades to be fair.
Breed, yeah.
I was thinking about when in my head. I was thinking about when it was founded, and then just
Paul was 10 years old in 1970 stealing his dad's bag.
Yeah.
Paul was basically born in 1960.
his dad would smoke some hemp if you gave it to him, not know the fucking difference. You know what I'm
If you
saying?
gave
Like,
my dad THCA or something like that, yeah, no, he wouldn't know the difference. He'd maybe take a hit and be like, I don't like the way this tastes if it didn't have like a terpene profile to it. But for them, you know, and I will say this, as much as my dad doesn't like super know what fire is, he's exposed to a lot of fire because obviously we give him shit. So he does know how good it can get. He just doesn't care.
yeah. So I don't know. Again, super open-minded, not trying to be a dick. It's just when you constantly hear like the random one-off person come in and talk about how outdoor is more fire than indoor, it's like, that's an audacious statement to just make when this weed that we're smoking tastes like a fucking dab and it's perfectly smooth. It doesn't even burn. There's no faults. It's pure. It lasts to the end. Find me some fucking outdoor doing that, and I swear to the heavens, bro, nobody will preach about it more than me.
Yeah, we'll shout that shit from
We
the
will
rooftops.
go crazy about that shit, but at the end of the day, we've always begged people to show us it, and a total of 0 people have ever come anywhere near showing us. It's been disgusting. Every outdoor we've tried, like not mixed light, outdoor has been absolutely fucking putrid. So I mean, I'm waiting for the day, and I will be louder than anyone else on it.
That was great, dude. I like that one.
You know, explain weed sounds like Floyd Mayweather Sr. saying, I don't know
Kingpin
shit about
smoker.
boxing.
That may be one of the best comments too.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't sound like Floyd Mayweather Sr. It sounds like some fucking buddy's uncle saying you don't know shit about boxing when he's just watched boxing and not boxing.
Floyd
You know what I
Mayweather's
mean?
uncle, the dude that fucking actually trained him. Go up a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
because he watched boxing for 40
Please?
years.
I want to read this, Sean. Just go up a little bit, please. There's somebody, I want to read what he said right here. UK Mids. Man, to be in Paul's family. Think we're long lost cousins. Send me some fire. That was a good way to get some weed sent, bro. He's like, send me some weed.
Yeah, we're cousins.
We're family, bro. You see that interview with Eminem? He's like, bro, he's like, when I got rich, dude, he's like, you have no idea how many new cousins I had all of a sudden, dude, that were just tapping in like, bro.
Salty K, I don't even know if it's like the best thing for hash, realistically, dude. It's still muddled with contaminants. It has dust and dirt and bug shit and dew and elements, and it's
What is he saying? Indoors better because it's not the 2000s anymore?
No, he's saying outdoors better for hash, not flower. And I don't even know if I'm on board with that based on the things that we've tried. Theoretically, I could see what you're saying, but how do you escape the contaminants,
I
bro?
could have sworn that the Gorilla Glue was grown outdoor, but if it wasn't, then I'll eat my fucking words.
No, that was indoor. That was, I mean, that was indoor. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to eat my words. Show me where the outdoor is. I don't see anybody saying, go pick it up here, go find it here. I got you for it there. Just, you're over exaggerating there, Adam. What part? Let me know. What part am I over exaggerating? The contaminants? Because that's definitely not over exaggerated. I mean, the dust and all the shit, absolutely not over exaggerated. That's the biggest issue with outdoor, and it's prevalent in all outdoor that's not protected from the elements. So, I mean, I don't know. Let me know. Where you at? I'm in NorCal, Sacramento area. And dude, please, we'll try it. We'll literally stop the whole bracket and we'll film an outdoor episode and check it out.
All right, let's talk shit on some
Yeah,
doink.
Let's do it. All right. Just zoomed in all the way. Yep. Out the gate, not looking bad. You might need a little tamper on the top there. It looks a little loosey-goosey.
It's just because the weed sticks to the tamper when I go to tamper it down.
Excuses. So we got no disrespect on the P here. What's new?
What? New?
A lot of respect for preferred. No fold. Nothing. Let's see how we look on the blue corner now after we saw a zero disrespect doink on the red. What do you know? He's dogging Doja again with the coverage of the logo. Doink itself, though, looking good. No folds on either. Almost no dimples. Maybe a slight one down at the bottom here. I don't know if you can even see that there. But these are a couple of fantastic doinks today. Let's check out the pressure.
Yeah, I'll take the tamper on that one.
Oh, perfectly even pressure. Let's get to it. We'll go to the rules. We'll digital way.
Quarterfinals, number 1.
Yeah, dude, this is getting more interesting. I'll still save you guys the rundown on the rules. We'll start doing that in the semifinals, but really looking at what matters to the connoisseur smoker, which is the interaction with the palate, specifically around flavor, smoothness, and the longevity of those two things. Not looking at potency. We're smoking two things together. Both things are very potent. We'll be splitting hairs on potency anyway, but we can't tell even if we tried because we're smoking them at the same time. Also, everybody's different and it gets affected differently by different profiles. And even if everything was the same, how do we say which high specifically is better or worse objectively? If you hate how we score things now, imagine if we gave people wins or losses based on how we like the high. You guys, the connoisseurs, know what highs you need, what terp profiles you need. We're just here to see which one is a more palatable experience. So what we are looking at is numbers 1 through 6 every round. These numbers are worth 1 point. Smoothness is worth 2. We tally it up at the end of every round. And if all are smoking for all 3 rounds, then we go best 2 out of 3. If one becomes unsmokable before the other, it's an automatic KO. And if neither smoke for at least 2 of the 3 rounds, it's a double loss. No participation trophies in the PSL. If you don't know what we're talking about with numbers 1 through 6 and you want further explanation, let us know the number in the chat and we'll run through it in more detail. But for now, let's check out the tail of the tape.
Before we do, Timbo the King, I want to answer that real quick before I forget it. The way we describe perfect airflow is it's not too much air that's coming through. You kind of have to, there's like a little pressure that comes with the air, with you being able to get air through the tip. It's not loose and it's also not clogged. So that's what he's referring to. But go ahead and go to the tail of the tape. All right, quarterfinals. Number 1, OGCM Farms versus Nameless Genetics. We got Kingpin OG versus Narcotic OG. Harvest dates of July 17th and July 8th. We got 20 LED DEs versus double-ended 110s. Living Soil versus Rockwool. Both Synganic. And then recreational versus, organic versus Synganic. And then traditional versus recreational. That cord completely cuts off what I can see. The cord like cut off my ability to see what was there. It looked like they were both Synganic.
Yeah, we're slowly advancing the set here. All right, let's get into it.
I got the ashtray right there too for us.
Where's my fucking pass for that lighter over there? Before we get into it, shout out to the sponsors: Raw Elements, Grove Bags, Faven, and our most recent sponsor, Athena. While we're lighting up, talk your shit in the comments. We'll reply to some shit. We have fun with that. Keep in mind, our sponsors, we don't take sponsors that we don't personally vouch for. Almost every category here, we've gotten an offer that's 2 to 3 times what we currently get from these sponsors. But these are the companies we use and vouch for, or we can vouch for based on trying something grown by using either Athena or Faven. So we're gonna light up right now. Go ahead, talk your shits. We'll reply to some things after we light up. No, yeah, please. Shout out Young King Dave.
Will it work today?
It's fucking nice out. I'm trying to chill, smoke some loud. Feel me? I got loud. Hit my line. Either DM me or hit my line, bro. I got loud. I'm trying to smoke. Out here in Amish, smoking big doinks in Amish. Big old doinks. Big old doinks. Gang. Just trying to roll through. I got Marlboro Menthos, I got Swishers, and I got doinks. There we out here, dude. We out here smoking big doinks. Big doinks. Yo, me and Willie Andrew out here smoking doinks on the block, gang. You see, 30,000 people about to see Willie Andrew with that doinks. 30,000 people. GB Weebies, I'm going to be looking fresh as fuck, smoking doinks all day. Getting pot zoned off the stinky, blinky, skunk. Fuck 12. Out here smoking $100 bill doinks. Big doink kid, big doink kid, big doink kid. My sour diesel darker than broccoli. Cream of the crop, homie, don't make yourself a moxie. It's fucking nice out. I'm trying to chill, smoke something loud. Feel me? I got loud.
Could try, but it's sticking to the tamp is the problem.
Strong flavor out the gate, but maybe a little bit of smoke. What are you thinking?
So crazy how it's different when you put it next to something else. But I honestly, right now, I don't know if there's a category that I'd give to Nameless right this second.
Okay.
That OGCM is just performing
Well,
pure.
that's kind of what
and
we predicted,
smooth.
right? So it's not even, I wouldn't say it's different.
Yeah, I think I just kind of figured
Sean.
Nameless off the bat would take a couple of the categories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Grown in Michigan, appreciate you.
I haven't hit blue corner yet, but I mean, the Nameless is a little bite, a little smoky, but it has a strong flavor.
Okay, hit that.
Oh wow.
See what I'm saying?
Staying
So I'm always
intensity,
like,
smoothness,
it's like
purity.
relative to what it's next, you know, next to, you know,
Accuracy.
yeah, everything.
Every
I don't,
category,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't
Every
think there's a category.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Can we go back so I can see that? To the bracket, please, or to the not the bracket, the tail of the tape. I'm sorry, dude, I just had a stroke. OGM is the living soil too.
Yep. And it's fucking
Performing.
nice. Actually,
Yeah.
I think it's better than I remember, and I remember it being fire.
Right? I was thinking the same thing when I
Yeah.
hit that. I was like, dude, this is like smoother, more pure
Genuinely better than I
than it
remember.
was before, for sure.
The Nameless is really enjoyable too, but just getting edged out. Pause. There's no second round TKO. TKO is every category, every round.
every round. So that's a
Third
technical
round
knockout.
TKO.
If he gets KO'd, it's just a KO.
In whatever round. No Till Kings versus OGCM next.
Hold this real quick.
It is hard to get
Hold this
living
real
soil
quick.
to burn like that.
Seems to be heat shrink.
So that's what we say is people think that we're hating on organic living soil. Absolutely not. It's like the difference of like an artist painting with like painting an intricate art piece with like water paint versus like accurate, like I don't know, like an iPad or I don't know, like you know what I mean? Like it's just it's a harder way to achieve the same thing. And so it is more impressive for that reason. And when it is done right, it's so amazing. It's just so hard to dial in and be consistently done right. And you just don't see it very often. So we're just looking at, data of all these doing smoke.
I will say that analogy may have been true earlier, but like before, but iPads now have these fucking things where you pretty much you can draw on it just like an artist. You can change colors, everything.
No, they do. That's what I'm saying. But it's like water paint's a lot less accurate. You can't undo if you write something and it goes wrong. You can't like undo that little stroke. You know, like it's just it's a more difficult thing.
You have to be more accurate for sure.
Yeah, you got to be more on point with a canvas. You know what I mean? It's like winning a race with the car that's not performing as reliably, but it's like that old muscle car versus like the import. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. The import's more reliable and the power is there when you need it, and the handling and everything else. But then the muscle car is just like, you know, it takes a good driver.
That's the reason why when I started getting my ink done, I never went in and got a stencil. I didn't want to have any piece on me that somebody else had. I never wanted to walk by somebody one day and see that they have the same angel or the same whatever, you know what I'm saying, on them.
Yeah.
So I had him freehand everything, which is way more difficult, but it's worth it because it shows the skill, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, organics just usually comes with a smokiness. I agree, Terps. It's just, you know, and when it's not, it's amazing, and just more than amazing, it's impressive.
That's right, artisanal.
Wow, I swear the OGCM just got louder.
Yeah.
I think it genuinely just
Those
got
are my
louder.
second hits, so I'm going to clean sweep for OGCM. I have that 7-0 round one. Fonzie, it's amazing for Florida. Like I said, I will eat my words, dude. I had heard about it before. I have heard about a ton of other things in Florida as well, but the things that I have homies that live in Florida and obviously people that I know from here, I'm not going to name any names, but have fucking setups out there and shit. They're always just like, yeah, Florida never burns like anywhere else.
Yeah,
Like it just it tends to not be good.
I kind of wrote off Florida mentally.
Yeah, so I wrote it off and I will eat my words, dude. Shout out OGCM and what they're doing in Florida. Florida's got fire.
Yep. I getting a little bite off Rick Warner right now. A little bit of smokiness, a little
That's a
bit of
major
bite.
bite, dude.
Yeah, it's getting to the point where
I think
in
we might have to
comparison
call
to this,
we might have to call a knockout.
I'll do another round just to make sure. Yeah, I guess not all Florida. You know, we're not saying all Florida's producing fire. All we can do is just
Here, I'm gonna keep this one because I'm gonna heat drink it again just to
Okay.
make sure.
all we can do is try weed from someone there and analyze the state. That's all we've ever done with any state. And but here's the thing: once it is done right in another state, then that means it can be done right in that state, and it's not the state's fault. It's not the climate's fault.
Nope.
You know, it's this grower
It's
figured
the
it out
driver's
in
fault.
that
It's not
state.
the car's fault. It's the driver's fault.
Yeah, so maybe it's just the bars of the growers in Florida isn't as widespread. Maybe, you know what I mean. And OGCM's kind of got a chokehold right now. So like,
You can hit it again if you want, but I'm calling a knockout on that. It's just got too much of a bite. There's too much background noise.
no, this would be a second round, right? These are going to be first hits of the second. And a lot of this is relative too. Like this next to something else that was maybe harsher than this, it might come off as smooth. You know what I mean? It just that weed is so relative. But next to this OGCM, which is just absolutely blowing. Yeah. It sneaks up on you a little bit. Just a little smoky, a little harsh. I mean, next relative to this, it's
Yeah.
not something that I would want to keep hitting. Yeah, we'll call that.
Second round knockout.
This, however, is still blowing right now. If you can grow here or anywhere, free advertising necessary. Yeah, I mean, this was super interesting.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't say that, Rafe.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
Dude, fucking, that was a massacre, dude. This wasn't a massacre. I wouldn't say that.
And that was a all 5 round domination. It wasn't a knockout.
Dude, for anybody who's ever trained a day in their fucking life and understands what DDP went through and how
emotional massacre.
debilitating it is to have somebody on top of you and you not be able to fucking
Pause.
stop it.
Yeah. That's just to get manhandled, literally,
dude,
quite
it's
in the literal
crazy.
sense of the term, you know,
Yeah.
like literally just handled like a fucking man, by a man.
Was it Joe Rogan that said if one person can hold you down, two can rape you?
Yeah, exactly, dude. And that's real.
Yeah, that's what he said straight up. He's like, bro, let me tell you something. One person can hold you down, two can rape you.
Yeah, like as a man, right? I feel like we have responsibilities,
100%.
or at least men that aren't in this new age California shit. Like real old school men,
Actual men.
you should be able to fight, make money, and fix problems, right?
Yeah.
And if you're gonna let a man hold you down, that's crazy. I feel like wrestling should be a school sport, bro.
You know,
I don't think it should be optional
you know what they
for
should
a
do
man.
is they should make it mandatory like Korea and North Korea. You know,
Yeah.
it's mandatory at a
Motherfuckers
certain
are
age. You
hard,
have to
dude.
start training the kung fu that they have out there, like
That's
fucking
so
immediately.
sick, dude. That's so sick.
Yeah, if you're a male at a certain age, it's like state law, and if you don't do it, like fucking
Yeah, bro.
you're done.
I don't know. I just feel like you should just take some pride in
Breed
not being able to
warriors.
get fucking worked by another, especially not another average man. You know what I mean? Like that's the scariest thing about being like a non-trained dude is like you could just get worked by somebody that maybe just has a little bit of weight on you because
DDP
they're
looks a
not
little bigger
trained.
than him too in the cage, and they're standing there getting ready to fight. I'm like, oh, DDP's a little bit bigger than him.
Yeah.
The Hamzat just fucking man. You want to hit this again? It's still fucking smoking, dude.
Yeah, for sure. First plus third MMA fights were against bigger grapplers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like when somebody's untrained, dude, there's like okay, so imagine like a
superiority.
imagine a 6'1" collegiate basketball player doing a game of pickup with somebody that's 6'8", but like didn't ever train or practice basketball.
6'1" homie's gonna fucking
And how like schooling that would look, how it would just look such like a. So that's like the same thing against a smaller dude that's trained versus a bigger dude untrained. It's the same thing as the dribbling. It's all instinct
and
that has to
because
be
I've done
trained
both,
over
I will
years,
tell you
know?
right now the word for that it would look for the 6'8" dude and the dude that's untrained is awkward. They look
Yeah.
awkward because they don't know what they're doing. You know,
Fish
what I'm
out of
saying?
water
Yeah,
is a
straight
great
up,
way
fish
to
out of water,
explain it,
straight
Mike
up,
Dunn.
dude.
Yeah, because you're just resorting to second nature instinct,
Well,
and if you haven't,
it's panic. It's panic.
It's
sets
fight or
in.
flight. Yeah, yeah.
It's panic sets in,
And you're probably trying to do a little bit of
You don't
both.
know to stay calm and work your shit.
but if you haven't trained for years on like literally how to reprogram your second nature instinct, which is what it is, because you can't expect to think in a situation. Your body has to naturally react in the right technical way,
Correct.
off of nature, and so
Yeah.
like you can't just think about that
That's
in a
why
fight.
they call
so
it
all
second
the plans
nature.
always go out the window. 'Cause
100%.
Your body's not capable in fight or flight to think about that. You have to also get so calm in combat through sparring
Yeah.
to where you can start to use your mind in a fight again.
That's what I was gonna say. You only get those by constantly
Years.
rolling. If you're constantly rolling and fucking grappling and shit, dude, and then you will never be a fish
Sparring,
out of
too,
water.
specifically
Yeah.
because like that's a lot more high stakes than rolling in a lot of ways. So your body
Well, I
goes
don't know about
into
you, but
panic
when we
more.
roll, we're sparring. That's what we're doing.
Oh well, yeah. Rolling.
Yeah.
I mean, is going for submission, and
Yeah.
full force, 100%. But you're not taking headshots.
No, we start on the ground.
Whereas
no,
high stakes,
yeah.
sparring. I mean, you
No,
can
that's
get
Muay Thai.
slept in sparring too. That's that's
Yeah, I have had it.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had a kick.
So that's why they're more like, oh, you know what I mean, like taking big wheeling swings and shit. No, but first, my son, I'm gonna get him at 3 years old into wrestling. That's the first thing. Once wrestling happens and you learn to mentally dominate a motherfucker
Yeah.
and just overcome somebody, then you apply that mindset and hardness and a tenacity you learned in wrestling to stand up,
just life.
jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
and every other little category, and then you just dominate in those categories too. But wrestling's the base, dude.
Wrestling is the best base for mixed martial arts. For sure, 100%. It is.
It's just still
He
fire.
who dictates where the fight takes place has
Yeah.
a significant advantage.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. Okay, so we're gonna be launching a sports watch along show with Lance on the Proper Smoke Network soon, where we're gonna get fighters from the UFC on here who smoke.
If you guys
And,
know anything about Adam and I, this is our passion project.
Oh yeah,
this is fucking.
This
This
is
is
gonna be fun.
This is the sickest shit. Combine the two things that we love the most and sit down and just fucking chop game on it.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. We're gonna try to pop that off in November, maybe October, but that'll be fun. I just got my 3-year-old into jiu-jitsu. Been fighting him since he could walk. He's fucking kids up bad. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Hey, bro, that
My
just
kid comes
sounds-
home.
That shit sounded so Michael Vick. Been fighting him since he could walk, dude.
No,
Come on,
100%, dude. I'm already getting some fucking pad work in with. I mean, he just turned 4 weeks, but we're already doing some general basic motions. Like just getting the grooves in. I fell asleep at a UFC event. That's crazy. Hey, Sean, can you boot Anil or Enlil?
What did he say?
He fell asleep at a UFC event. We can't have that in the chat.
Damn, bro.
We can't have that in the chat. I mean, unless
Were
it
you
was,
smoking Fent, dog?
unless it was Adesanya versus Derek Lewis, boot him.
You know, I will say I've only been to a few UFC.
Or no, what is it? Sorry, not Adesanya. Ngannou.
I've only been to 3 UFC events. You know, people talk a lot about like, oh, you know, I was at this event or I was at this event. I will say 2 out of the 3 were the dopest ones. First one I went to was Chael Sonnen, Anderson Silva won, and then in Oakland. And then the second one was fucking when Nate Diaz, the only time Nate Diaz ever got knocked out by Josh Thompson. It was the most terrible thing ever, dude. It was fucking horrible to watch, dude.
UCF. That's soccer. Okay, that makes sense. I retract all my statements. Don't boot him, Sean. But can you scroll up a little bit? Somebody's talking about jiu-jitsu first. Here's my theory on this as somebody who trained both my whole life.
Yeah, I disagree.
All right. Wrestling teaches the position, and once you get position, then you go submission. People try to learn submission before position and general body control. Wrestling's the best base because you learn how to completely control another human, and then you mix in the submissions, and now it's like you're doing them under control, not just shooting for it randomly. You know what I
Let's
mean?
be honest about
I'm going
this,
wrestling
dude.
first.
When fighting, right? Let's say you're fighting for your life, right? One of the main reasons why people lose fights is because they get tired.
Oh no,
And
he
so-
meant UFC. Boot him.
My thing is this: always wrestling before anything, and this is coming from a dude that's a striker that ended up going into grappling. And I'm telling you right now, the grind that wrestling applies
Nothing's
to people,
harder, bro.
there's nothing harder.
Yeah.
There's no quitting them. It's a lot different than striking or
There's no
jujitsu.
downtime or
there's
bouncing
none.
or
It is the most
guard
grinding
or nothing.
sport there is.
You're
So-
using every muscle in your body constantly at its full
So you
extreme
start
strength.
wrestling, you start with that mentality and that work ethic. And then when you go to other places, you actually apply that work ethic in other places and it allows you to excel faster.
Zaza Wizard, 100%. I've seen the same thing, dude. I've been that fucking wrestler coming into jiu-jitsu gyms just fucking mopping the floor. I mean, because at the end of the day, dude, like, if it's just 2 forces that are using every muscle in their body against each other trying to do so, and it's just this fucking nonstop grind you can't breathe from. Like you don't get a breath. Even when you're face to face, you're still like yanking on each other's heads and shit and trying to fucking wrist grab. Like you're just always doing something. So it's exhausting. And you're always cutting hella weight and severely dehydrated while doing it.
What do you got to do to fight professionally? You got to cut weight. You got 2 jobs when you fight professionally. It's cut weight and show up.
Yes, sir, Rafe. That's it. For those that are new, our whole entire show is based off the UFC for that reason.
Yeah.
Because we just believe that's like what they say, as real as it gets, you know, side by side, head to head. Somebody wins, somebody loses. I feel like that's the real, true competition. The cage, so to say. But yeah, for today, we got Florida, OGCM moving on
Semifinals.
to the semifinals. I mean, we said in the beginning it's probably a semifinalist, and
There he is.
it is sitting comfortably in the spot. So what do we got next? I think we have Burning Rope
Yeah.
and Sean Cron, potentially.
Jeez.
What
That's gonna be
a
a fucking David and
fucking
Goliath right
matchup,
there,
dude.
Huge
Yeah.
one.
So that is coming tomorrow. What time? 4:20? Or
4:20 tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow's
Amanda?
4:20.
you know his schedule better. We're good
Alright.
for 4:20 tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow's 4:20. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. We'll see you then. Shout out to OGCM. See you tomorrow.
Peace.